Chrono's back off cooldown. You have a level 18 Faceless Void. So with only 100 seconds on the cooldown for it, is you can always be looking to fight.
And the big thing with Case is just his itemization is very much built towards being able to fight into the Lifestealer. Manta plus Diffusal. If he catches a Chrono on Lifestealer when he hasn't got Rage up, he's going to burn Mushi's mana all away. Even if he's Rage up, he's got lots of Ag. He can pop the Manta, he can get out of the open wounds, and Mushi doesn't really hold up very well against the Void, despite having a farm advantage as well as an AC.
The Abs are an era, and they're coming for a hunt. It's almost like they're trying to bait with Syndra, saying, hey guys, like Syndra's in the trees, you can know this because there's fresh Plague Walls being planted on bot lane.
And Syndra's often alone in these situations, so it's like a good mind you can play.
I kind of feel like he's going for his fellow Danish award, aka Malkawar. 0-5-10 currently on the Venomancer.
He's got a lot of deaths to go, Toby.
That he does, but hey, if anyone can do it.
He's going for it, he needs to page from Malk's book to start throwing his life away a bit more.
Alright, so mid one, the Infest is there, but they're already too late. Only just Syndra able to just get himself away at just the right time. You can thank Fitch, which is also around into the red jungle for that.
Possible tier 2 tower for Fnatic, not a different tower for no Diggity. Unless they get into position, they're already TPing tier 3, so possibly just looking to posture themselves to mount this defense.
I'll be ready for it. Hero. They actually don't see him fighting up and gets a fresh death pact. But mid one's still infested in the tree line. He has to phase shift so he can link himself away into a safer area. And the rest of No Diggity, they really want to fight this. No, they're stronger right now.
Got Aegis and everything. They've got the BK.
How long you got left? Okay, so it's 20 minutes. There's under 2 minutes left.
Their life just scales so well going into the game though, so they're not gonna like waste time not farming on the lane just because they want to end against Fnatic. What's up? With a couple thousand gold, Kezu's farming. All 4 cores of the Diggity side sitting over 10k net worth now.
No Diggity just in a perfect point.
Yep, so just about 1,000 gold away from Aghanim Scepter now on Night Stalker, so that's going to be... It's really like there's no like one big timing for Diggity. The timing is just late game. Like they win in the late game scenario, assuming they maintain this level of farm. They have the map control with the Night Stalker, Aghanim Scepter. They've got the gem on their side once again.
I'm just wondering when like okay, we understand everything that No Diggity's got that's working beautifully. But as I see this build coming up from Mushi too, like he's building into a heart over on a Lifestealer. So you've got an insanely tanky Lifestealer. It doesn't have any real lockdown and control, so right now it looks like he'll just survive the Chronosphere to fight another day.
That's the plan. He knows his teammates can't really get him out of jail if he gets chronoed up, and just look to stay alive and then rely on his teammates, the Puck, Darkseer, like the Shakira Ice Path, all of his teammates are going to have to provide the lockdown for him to get killed in these fights.
It's going to be so difficult for them to do. Tier 2 tower is now evaporated. DJ already scuttling his way back from the mid lane. Oh, well, it's really safe at the moment. It looks like you were right about the Tinker Bloodstone. It was something which I think it was Sing Sing who actually did it on Kai P when he played that Tinker. Actually went BT's Blink and into the Bloodstone straight away without actually having the extra Dagon and 4-star.
Yeah. The old school Tinker build when this was like the metagame here was you'd a lot of Bloodstone and just play this very passive farming centric Tinker, but I like what Quix has done where he's been fighting, playing around the Chronosphere a lot, and then now going back for that Bloodstone item just to boost up his mana HP pool and give him that shorter respawn time. Also means if you play it right, you should never give up your kill bounty because you can always use the Bloodstone Suicide and then re-arm it after you come back. I say play it right, I mean you could just get the save and prevent him doing it, so do it up and at or shoot up.
And Kazu's been such a dick to Fnatic. He triggers his mana style and dewards with his illusions.
Oh.
But yeah, Fnatic right now, like we're actually at a point where the only observer ward they've got is the Tinker wards. Well, I say wards, plural, when there's actually only one singular, which is up on the top lane on the side.
I know Diggity have fantastic vision going for them. This is before even having the Night Stalker Aghanim Scepter. They see everything on this map. Having like 4 wards up where they are, it's not just seeing where heroes are, it's seeing where they're not. If you see no heroes on the map, there's a very good chance Fnatic are 5-man smoke, for example, when you can see their jungle, you can see the mid lane, you can see parts of your jungle on the top river.
And now you can see, well, now you can see how No Diggity have a bigger side advantage again. They Aghanim fresh over Night Stalker, and No Diggity, they try and come in and fight. Yep. They look towards the top lane. They get a glimpse of Mushi. Yep. Now they see a glimpse of Mushi. Era doesn't have long left over. He doesn't actually have anything on the death pack. It doesn't really matter. When you get a corner like that, Mushi's already going to go down. You duels over a mid one, but then the next target is going to be DJ. Zoom or not, Era will survive it. Good BKB up and 3-4-3 will also not get out. 4 heroes lost. Faceless Void taking 2 of them. And No Diggity, they are poised to win this third game and take the first series.
It just shows how reliant they are on the life steal to do damage. No Diggity just content to one-man chrono him to start the fight and take him out, and there's no real good counterplay to the Chronosphere. You can throw the Ice Path, perhaps catch the Void, but it's not just the Void doing damage, it's the Tinker and the Clinks from the outside who can't really be dealt with. Now without Nate, they don't even need Nate, they're going to be dredging high ground here, possibly developing some buybacks.
Well, that'll be the ideal scenario if you know Diggity. But the only one you've got right now is Lifestealer. They just keep trying to beat the living crap out of that tier 3 tower. But Ira then do from range. TP's coming to the front lines. That's the boom bring it. Ira's last arrow doesn't miss uphill and hits perfectly to the tower and coin pop. 3-4-3. He didn't die from that, but the rocket, it's also not enough damage, I don't believe.
Yeah.
Yep. His one charge gave him just enough life straight after that, like no other basic attack could kill him.
Clinks has a sheep stick, so you've got Clinks who can solo kill this puck. Mid one who just picked up a Hex of his own. He's actually not safe now moving out on the map.
Don't think anyone from Fnatic right now is going to feel too safe. Even with the fresh Shivas over on the Darkseer, but they have to come at some point. Roshan, yeah, like as far as they know, Roshan could have spawned about a minute ago.
They probably have to smoke and try and contest it. They're fighting around the Roach Pit with level 3 wall plus vacuum. Using that with the Infest combo. Mushi's trying to finish off his Heart of Tarrasque, it looks like, but like you say, if Roach is respawned and No Diggity are claiming it for themselves, then you're defending against an Aegis cheese.
Maybe for once too that Shakira is able to have like some kind of influence on this game, because at the moment 3-4-3's movements, you understand like what he was meant for. Timing has passed a long time ago. And Syndra setting up in Roshan.
Just prepping.
Got
all the
what's
wards
everywhere.
Stuff ready too.
Hey, it's like the only ward you can put in Roshan, right?
There's mods too.
Yeah, you can drop massive. You are right. Second ward. Yeah.
No ward? You can.
But apart from those 3 wards,
the only wards. I think the better example is the only wards you can't drop are Observer.
They scouted him out, like the sentry ward that was there, as well as the gem.
Oh, he gets by. That would have been a nice little kill for them.
Ice Path is such a problematic ability to land.
Very much so. And DJ not having a blink means he can't like blink Infernal Blade to initiate.
Faceless Void has a full AC as well.
Yeah, this game.
Casey's got so much money. Ooh.
Yeah, there we go. The set from Syndra is dropped in no time at all. Punch goes dead from the Clink. No Diggity.
Like if Vegas to Era, Cheese looks like Synderen's going to be a carrier for the moment.
As he's so farming, he just doesn't have room for cheese. That's
the only thing he'll drop is like what, Hand of Midas.
Yeah, he's probably happy to carry it, keep farming, get some attack speed. He hasn't died the entire game. Kezu 6-0-7. He had a shaky very shaky game one, and I'd say game two, despite no Diggity's win there, he was not convincing on the Darkseid, but he has been phenomenal on the Faceless Void here in game number 3.
It's the comfort. This whole draft is just Diggity comfort. Like Peno, Clinks, Nightstalk, like the Koi for Tinker and the Faceless Void. Tinker might be a little bit more left field for the current meta. It's just the fact that it's still a very comfortable hero for Koifa.
Fnatic, their high ground defense about to be tested, and they have not got the best lineup to be defending high ground with outside of the Darkseid, really.
So Diggity aren't in position to fight straight away. Thanks to the observer ward that's up on the hillside, at least they can know where the attack's coming in on Mana. When Hero initiates very, very aggressively up through the mid. Mushi charging out, trying to fight him, but it's Keizu, a 3-man chrono, moving with a 3-4-3. Can they get a Darkseid back wall? Well, they can, but everyone's already hit by the Nova. Even with the Gale and DJ, him getting close enough to get a 2 off. 10's the fairly low for now. Synderen's already keeping away to safety. It was low enough to have to do that. Mushi, the move for real. Koifa will come in again, but the damage from Hero, you just blink over any of the control, the doom will happen again, but no puck, no life steal off, because their buybacks are currently on cooldown for now. This will be a mid-rack or a bottom tier 3 tower. Potentially both.
No buybacks on the two Fnatic. Assassinating Koifa. No mercy coming out from the Tinker Specialist.
Why Grand Mercy? This is Wildcat elimination. On day 1 we eliminate 2 teams, and right now it looks like it's going to be Diggity going up against Newbie in that winner's bracket final. That's Fnatic. I think a lot of people expect them to have a good performance here, especially up against no Diggity, but now...
And their first showing with Mushi back in the roster in the carry position, they made some adjustments, and this is an unfortunate start for them because this wildcard is really do or die for them. They don't make it out today, they're done.
Yep, they get to watch and learn.
And wait for Manila again.
Yeah, that would be brilliant. Koifa, he actually ends up doing it. They just want to end this game. They'll take the victory. Fnatic will have one last chance. Jump ball, there's a good... Wait for Keizu over, there's your Chrono Spear, catching out DJ as well as 3-4-3. DJ still isolated, he doesn't have Doom Resolve, kill off the Tinker, but at this point, Money is going to win you the game. You just fight back, BT forward, the Doom will fight back as well, instantly time locked up. Mushi is just getting completely out of control, and there it is, good game, well played, no Diggity will 2-1 Fnatic here in our first series of the main stream.
It really looked and felt like after that game 1, like we could just be in for a quick 2-0, but boy did no Diggity show some serious composure playing at their first LAN event as a team. They bounced back 2 great drafts in a row coming out from Synderen, and I mean, no Diggities, they're here to play some good Dota.
Yeah, and that was absolutely wonderful Dota. Of course, the people who know what is wonderful, apart from Paul, is our panelists.
I think GN is some kind like a Chinese.
是 Юно 的剑圣中单。
решение, то по-другому.
Let's take a look at the bottom lane. We stopped them in very bad position. However, the verify is gonna make it. They're already blocked by half to save his team. IGV Super need to be careful there. But open wound from Light Stealer and also rolling boulder stun. Still to stop them. QD gonna spin around. I see Frank. First blood, I
First
see.
blood.
What is he doing here? Oh, trying to do some basic. Is he gonna
Taken
go down that? He
before
cannot
my
bait. It's
time.
not a good trade for team RGV. It's a little bit, you know. You could have gone for two Epicenter over there. A rolling hole, slowing down. Square. Why did he go in that super? Oh, super, so I see Frank TP down. I see Frank TP down. Instead of going down here, it's still coming in. Or they move slowing down. Is he gonna make it? Yes, he got 2 kills.
来卡他的位，下个波要好了。我一级的波伤害不高。对，没事，你可以那个意淫一下。那我接下来我要提醒一下，记得进那个 OB 啊，记得进主机。我刚才也没注意看，我也是有锅的。所以说这个锅应该是我来背，我这边应该就是我也是有锅的，注意一下对吧？注意到你不在了，哎，应该提醒一下的。嗯，对，就是吹逼吹到上去了，我刚才也在跟你吹逼嘛。好，这边，我操，这个下路双倍土猫杀了个无音，配合这只小狗。小狗这个英雄，他厉害的地方就是他可以在线上打出一定的。对，加上一个斧王，前期是有很强的一个带节奏能力的，让这个小当家一个人在中路刷钱就行。